I think it really depends what industry they're in at the beginning, as well as how big the team is. In general, the world is getting much smaller because of technology, so if you have a platform that can reach a global market, you should be thinking about that in the back of your mind, but you need to win at home and have a good, strong value proposition at home, and then allow that to help you get global. I don't think you're ever totally ready. I mean, the world, as I just said, it's getting smaller, but it is a physically big place with a lot of different hurdles to it. I think if you're in an industry that doesn't have a lot of shipping going back and forth or payments that are required, it makes it easier to get out there. I think somebody like Facebook and Twitter, which was a conversation platform at its most basic value, that was easy to go globally because everybody can talk. If you're doing something with a lot of physical assets, it's a little bit more difficult to move those around. Well, first of all, we're in crowdfunding, so we need the biggest crowd possible. So we didn't really want to shut anyone out. And so by doing rewards-based crowdfunding, which is not regulated in any of these markets for the most part, we could just say, here's a platform, everybody welcome. I think now, as we have grown to a more substantial size, we've had over 200,000 campaigns, we can really go to the markets where we think there's the best opportunity for us, put a couple people on the ground there, and have them really become part of the community. I think there's so many places to go, and we have to make decisions against what we're doing as a platform versus in a particular market. Payments is a great example of that because every country, for the most part, has different ways they like to make payments, and there isn't a single solution. So if you make a decision for one market, it may not work in the other market, but it still might be the right decision. And I think you have to balance those things out. I think the mistake is not experimenting a lot more and being not afraid to fail. Just go out, try things, regroup. The market changes and moves very, very quickly. And if you're in a business where most of the transactions and everything is happening online and you don't have to put up buildings, you have that flexibility to do that. And I think that's the key, is go out and try things very quickly, fail fast, move on. I mean, people have done it in a lot of different ways that have been great. I think that the companies that have used the actual community to help get them international, like Facebook having people translate Facebook for them, Etsy did some of that as well. I think that's fantastic because you're really leveraging the community that wants to be there the most. They have the highest incentive to work with you, and I think that's a super model if you can do it.